most of us who are working in the private sector, corporate jobs, when we get our offer letter, it says that you will retire when you become 58 years old or 60 years old. And that is somewhere in the back of our mind that I will work till 58 or 60. And sometimes you also have seen your parents or your earlier generation, if they are in government jobs or private jobs, that they've worked till 58, 60, sometimes 62. So in the back of our mind, we are always feeling that I'll work till that particular age and somehow I will survive, right? That's what we have been subconsciously programmed. But if you look at the current scenario, especially what has been happening since the last maybe 20 years, private jobs specifically have become extremely unstable, which means either there are layoffs or there are automations. Now there is AI, then there is restructuring. For some reason or another, you're not very sure that today you have a job, tomorrow you will not have a job. Now, if you are living in that age, and imagine what will happen to the next generation. So I'm going to talk about few things which I believe we really need to change or we really need to focus on with respect to how we approach earning money or working as such. The first point which I want to make is the change of mindset. So we need to move our thinking from full-time jobs to freelancing or gig work or contract jobs. So there are high chances that in future, either in our generation or maybe in the next generation, the kind of jobs or work we will get will probably not be full-time. You may get a contract job or a freelancing job for 6 months. Then for 2 months, you may be unemployed. Then another 6 months or 9 months, you may be employed. So there may be a change in the way we work. So rather than working full-time for your entire life, you may get gig work or freelancing opportunities or contract jobs. So our thinking needs to change that only full-time jobs are good to accepting that fractional jobs or contractual jobs are probably the way to go forward. So that's number one. Number two is we need to definitely save for the rainy day. So saving money needs to be a really important habit, and we need to do the basics right with respect to reducing the loan or the debt, keeping our lifestyle in check, and believing in the power of compounding and small saving. That is definitely important. Then point number 3 is we also need to learn the art of investing our money in the right instruments. So there can be government instruments, private instruments. So first we need to educate ourselves in terms of, okay, what is risky versus what is not risky. And then at a very young age, when you just start to earn money, start to invest with a lot of wisdom. And of course, with professional help if needed. So that is point number 3. Point number 4 is, of course, creating side income, which means doing something on the side. If you have a full-time job, then do something on the side which creates that extra income. We have talked about it in so many videos, but more than knowing it, doing it is more important. So a lot of people know this, but a very few people actually act on it because A, it is easier said than done. B, you don't know where to start, right? So you need to experiment, and mostly you need to operate in your zone, which means whatever is your area of interest, your area of strength, you need to find out opportunities in that and start small. But starting is important. Acting on your ideas is important. Just having those ideas in your mind is not going to help. And lastly, you need to develop an attitude in yourself as well as in your next generation, which is of continuous learning. So we are not living in an age where after graduation or post-graduation, you will be able to survive basis that knowledge or basis that skill. Every 3 to 5 years, things are changing rapidly, and hence we need to change our way of operating. So we need to have that attitude of parking some money which we will invest in learning, and also parking some time, and also having the right attitude to learn the things which make sense to us. So what makes sense to me may not make sense to you, and vice versa. But we need to have this quarterly program or 6-monthly program where we'll invest a specific amount in our self-education. Okay, it can be finance education, it can be learning some tool, it can be learning some new skill set, anything, but that needs to be a consistent process. All right. So I'll summarize. Point number 1, mindset shift from full-time job to contract jobs. Number 2, save money for the rainy day. Number 3, invest wisely and invest early. Number 4, create a small side hustle to start with. And number 5, develop habit of continuous learning. And why do we need to do this is because of the nature of the industry and how things are changing. You may not have the luxury to work till 58 or 60 in your full-time job. You may need to use these things sooner. And sometimes you may also need to work beyond 60 years of age depending on how the situation is. So be prepared for that as well. All right. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think about it in comments. If you have questions, let me know that as well. If you like the video, hit the like button and share it in your WhatsApp groups. I'll see you in another video soon. Take care and bye for now.